everyone. Today we are going to read the remaining parts of our lesson. So in our previous video we were reading the chapter 4 of our English textbook for class 6, Honeysuckle, an Indian American woman in space, Kalpana Chawla. And we completed our reading up to paragraph number 5 in our previous video. Now today let us start from the paragraph number 6. So students, while reading the paragraph, you need to understand the vocabulary, each and every words, so that you will understand the meaning of the lesson. So okay, let's begin. On the Saturday night, when the news about Columbia disaster broke, disaster, as I told you, disaster means anything, any misbehave and untoward happenings, incidents that brings loss of life and property, that causes loss of life and property. So that's called disaster. So Columbia disaster, the news of Columbia disaster is spread everywhere on the Saturday night. So people around the globe, around the world were in disbelief. There was shock everywhere and disbelief. Disbelief means they were unable to believe it, believe about the Columbia disaster. Disbelief means lack of belief. So now let's go to the town of Colonel spent a sleepless night as thousands of households stayed glued to their television sets in the hope that Kalpana and the crew had somehow survived. The town of Colonel, the hometown of Kalpana Chawla, people spent a sleepless night. Thousands of people, hundreds and thousands of people, they spent sleepless night. They stayed glued to their televisions. So what's the meaning of glued? The meaning of glued here, G-L-U-E-D. So glued means keep sticking to their television sets. They were watching television, they were watching news, and they had hope. They were hoping that Kalpana and crew somehow they would come, or somehow they would survive. The news would come. A journalist wrote she was a heroine. Heroine means one who does something, great job, big work. Heroine. It takes enormous ability to become an astronaut. Now see, what's the meaning of enormous? Enormous means huge, very big. See has means it takes enormous ability to become an astronaut. Ability means capacity. Means to become an astronaut you should have lot of enormous ability to be such an astronaut. You need to know a lot about everything from biology to astrophysics to aeronautical engineering. Means you should have a lot of knowledge about many subjects. You should have the knowledge from different fields like biology to astrophysics and to aeronautical engineering to be an astronaut. In this age of super specialization, you must have encyclopedic knowledge to be an astronaut. Her achievement is awe-inspiring. Awe-inspiring means someone who gives you inspiration. Awe-inspiring means stunning, astonishing, amazing. Her achievement was really an awe-inspiring. Okay, let's go to the next. For millions of young Indians, the story of Kalpana Chawla, a girl from a small town who touches the skis, had become an inspiration. Kalpana Chawla became the key role model for millions of people, millions of young Indians. The story of Kalpana Chawla is spread everywhere. Everyone learned many things from her story. They got the inspiration. A girl from a small town who touched the skis had become an inspiration. So in a message that she sent from abroad, the space shuttle Columbia to students of her college in Chandigarh, Kalpana said, the path from dreams to success does exist. And she gave message to millions of people. She gave message to students of her college in Chandigarh, saying that the path from dreams to success does exist. If you have dreams, really, there is the path to success. May you have the vision to find it, the encourage to get onto it. The most important thing that you should have is your dream, your vision to find it, the encourage to get onto it. Wishing you a great journey. There will surely be many who start off on this journey to fulfill their dreams. So this is the message, or this was the message given by Kalpana Chawla, an Indian American woman who touched the skis. Okay, now students, let us discuss about the questions, textual questions. These questions is, I'm going to show you the answer of these questions on the board. So you will note down just looking at the board. Okay, let's get started. And in Indian American woman in space, Kalpana Chawla. We come to know a lot about Kalpana Chawla, and here are the questions, and we are going to give the answer. Where was Kalpana Chawla born? Why is she called an Indian American? So your answer is Kalpana Chawla was born at Karnal, Haryana. She was born at Karnal, Haryana. She was born in India, but she married an American citizen, so she is called an Indian American. This is the answer to the second part of the question. Why is she called, or why is she called an Indian American? So here is the answer. So you will note down in your notebook. Number 2. When and why did she go to the US? Who did she marry? When and why? When and why did she go to the US? Who did she marry? So your answer to this question is Kalpana Chawla, Kalpana went to the US. So here we need to write Kalpana Chawla. So you will write here Kalpana Chawla. C should be in capital letter, and Kalpana Chawla. You consult the spelling from the textbook. Kalpana Chawla went to the US for higher studies in aeronautical engineering. And the second part of the question is, who did she marry? She married an American citizen, Jean Perry Harrison. So let us write. Yes, here is the answer. When and why did she go to the US? Who did she marry? So your answer to this question is Kalpana Chawla went to the US for higher studies in aeronautical engineering. She married to flight instructor Jean Perry Harrison. Jean Perry Harrison was an American citizen. So students, so this much only for today, and I will write the answers for these questions in my next video. Till then, goodbye, see you, and thank you for watching the video.